Right, we are only one game into the new Premier League, but there was early signs about the teams that would challenge for the title. Yep, and we have former Arsenal striker Alan Smith joining us for a weekly slot this season and joins us now. Really good to see you. We're going to get straight into it. We're going to get straight to Chelsea, of course. They have just confirmed the Felix deal. Is he what they need at the moment?
You wouldn't say so, Hayley, would you, when you think of the other players in his kind of position? You know, Pedro Neto's just arrived, Mudryk, Madueke, Cole Palmer as well. He's been playing wide on the right the other day, and Kunku. So, you know, for Enzo Maresca, how do you throw all those balls in the air and come and choose on the best formation? But obviously, Joao Felix knows the situation. He's seen what's already at Stamford Bridge, and he's happy to come. It seems that he enjoyed his time in London before. Why wouldn't you? And he did play well. He offered things at times, not always. But just another piece in the jigsaw for Chelsea. A never-ending, expanding piece, it seems, doesn't it, there? I've just never seen this happen before in English football, in world football, what's happening at the Bridge. But it makes for good viewing, I think. Fascinating viewing.
Yeah, it just seems to be incomings. But let's talk about a player who is going to be leaving after, 18-year association with the club. Conor Gallagher, of course, joining Atletico Madrid. I mean, yes, it is sad to see him go. I'm sure many will be gutted because of how long he's been at the club, his boyhood club. But looking at it for him, great move. They're playing Champions League football, and he's going to be learning from a top-class manager.
Exactly, yeah, it is. He's got to look on it as a great move. It's a new education he'll be undergoing under Diego Simeone. As you say, Champions League football. He wasn't wanted at Chelsea, you know, the club where he grew up, where he gave so much. I'm sure in an ideal world he would have wanted to have stayed. But as I say, for his football education, it's a really good move. But having said that, he's not going to walk into that midfield. I mean, Simeone still relies on the likes of Koke, Rodrigo de Paul, Llorente. You know, he's got some players there that he really trusts. So he might have a battle on his hands, Gallagher, to get into that starting lineup. But I think it should be good for his career, for his football. And, you know, if he does well there, it gives him a great chance of staying in the England squad too.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's talk Raheem Sterling. Actually, could be another departure before the transfer window closes. Obviously left out of the squad for the Man City and Servette game. Do you feel the club maybe could have dealt with this situation better? Because as we know, he said himself, he's not happy.
Yeah, I think they could. I think he obviously could have as well with that statement just before the game. But this is how Chelsea are doing things. They're being quite ruthless. Obviously with Gallagher and now with Sterling, who played a big part in pre-season. So that's half of the reasoning for Sterling's kind of surprise at the whole situation. I don't think he would say he's shown his best form at Chelsea, the kind of form he did at Liverpool and then at Manchester City. But he's surplus to requirements, and the way that they're trying to get players off the books is quite cutthroat. But Sterling can take his time. He's obviously, he got 3 years left on his contract, on extremely good money. So he's in a powerful position. But age, 29 years of age, he doesn't want to be sitting on his hands. He wants to get on and not waste a second of his career. So he'll be hoping that he can get something sorted in this window.
And what about Ben Chilwell? Another, he's been told that he can leave. Can you see top clubs being interested in him? And what sort of move do you think he would want to kind of move forward with his own career and development?
Yeah, I mean, he'll feel that he should be getting a top club, Hayley, and rightfully so too. You know, he's been at Chelsea for a good while and played extremely well. Obviously, an established international as England international. So he would be hoping for one of those top 6 clubs. It's just whether one of them needs a left back. Again, you wonder, you know, Cucurella's obviously got the shirt at the moment. Will he produce his Spain form in the Euros? You know, last season he was very flaky at times. So they're putting all eggs maybe in one basket. I know they got the likes of Gusto Levi Colwill perhaps could fill in at left back, but it's a bit of a gamble, I think, to let Chilwell go. And again, he's somebody that he doesn't want to hang about. He wants to get his future sorted, and hopefully sooner rather than later.